should fighters take pre-workout before a session or before a bout? In terms of pre-workout, there's only a few ones that we'd recommend. The first one would be caffeine, because caffeine is the gold standard for pre-workout, and obviously it's a safe and batch tested way. And the way that we ingest caffeine is a few different ways. We can either have a black coffee, have a caffeine pill such as like Pro Plus, or we suggest to have a caffeine gum. A caffeine gum is basically what you pop into your mouth, chew for about 10 minutes, and it gives you 2 kicks based on the perceptory glands at the back of the mouth can send signals to the brain within 5 minutes. And also it gives you another kick when the caffeine is digested into the stomach around about 40 minutes as well. So you get a lot more bang for your buck by having caffeine gum. Other pre-workouts would be like carbohydrate energy gels, and also collagen shots to make sure that our athletes' ligaments and tendons and bone health are safe during boxing and during training as well. So when we talk about having supplements just before a bout, you got to be quite careful with this and make sure that you are having the same supplements that you have during training. You've got to trial and test it to see whether it works for you. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. With all the boxers that we work with, we have like a bit of a trial run of the carbohydrate loading and supplement loading in their final spars just before a fight to make sure that they're not doing anything new on fight night. Let's say if you're not a good responder to caffeine, it's quite well known and researched that caffeine can help elevate your heart rate, and too much caffeine can actually make people feel anxious. And put that on top of pre-fight nerves, this is something that a lot of boxers won't want to have. So if you're fine with caffeine and it doesn't make you feel anxious or increase your heart rate too much, then have it part of your sparring to see how it goes first before having it before a bout. But yeah, you've got to just make sure that it works for you. Don't just think, right, listen to the Boxing Science podcast. They say to have caffeine before a bout, having caffeine gum, and just try it just on the night of the bout. Make sure that you're having a practice run just before. But like I said, if you want to find out anything more about nutrition and supplements for boxing, give my good friend Lee Rickards a shout on Instagram, boxingscience_nutrition, and go and check out the supplements for boxing YouTube video on the Boxing Science YouTube channel.